Ah, goosebumps. Those tiny bumps that erupt on our skin, like miniature mountains popping up on a plane. They signal a chill, both literal and figurative. A spooky story, a cold breeze, a moment of awe, all can trigger this curious phenomenon. But why? Why do our bodies insist on this peculiar skin performance? You see, our bodies are weird, wonderful, but weird. And goosebumps, my friends, are a prime example. They serve no apparent purpose in our modern centrally heated lives, yet there they are lurking beneath the surface, ready to spring forth at the slightest provocation. So buckle up, dear readers, as we embark on a journey into the strange and fascinating world of goosebumps. We'll delve into the science, the history, and even the emotional triggers of these curious bumps. Prepare to be amazed, amused, and maybe even a little bit spooked. But fear not, for this is a safe space for even the most goosebump-averse among us. We'll navigate this bumpy terrain with humor, curiosity, and a healthy dose of scientific curiosity. After all, who doesn't love a good mystery, especially one starring our own bodies? Now let's get down to the nitty-gritty, the how. What exactly happens under our skin to create these miniature mountains of goosebumps? Imagine this, tiny muscles called erector pili muscles attached to each hair follicle. Picture them as microscopic gym bros, just itching to flex. When triggered by cold, fear, or even a surge of emotion, these minuscule muscle men contract. This contraction pulls the hair follicle upright, causing the surrounding skin to pucker and form a bump. Voila! Goosebumps in all their glory. But wait, there's more. This microscopic flexing also has a side effect. It squeezes oil glands connected to the hair follicles. This releases a small amount of oil onto the skin, contributing to that characteristic bumpy texture. It's a whole microscopic party up in there. Remain, a quirky reminder of our evolutionary past. Section 4. Beyond the chill. When emotions give you goosebumps. But goosebumps aren't just about temperature or primal fear. Nope, these bumps are surprisingly sensitive souls, triggered by a whole range of emotions. Think about it. Have you ever felt a shiver run down your spine while listening to a powerful piece of music? Or experienced a wave of goosebumps when reminiscing about a cherished memory? This, my friends, is the mysterious frisson. Frisson, often described as a skin orgasm, is that delightful shiver of pleasure or excitement that washes over us during certain emotional experiences. It's the feeling of being moved, touched, or even overwhelmed by a surge of emotion. Why does this happen? Well, the jury's still out on the exact mechanisms, but one theory suggests that our brains, when experiencing intense emotions, trigger the same pathways that control goosebumps. So, the next time you feel a wave of goosebumps during a particularly moving scene in a movie, remember, you're experiencing the power of your own emotional landscape. Section 5. Goosebump Gallery Weird and Wonderful Facts. Now, for a little goosebump trivia, because who doesn't love a good dose of weird and wonderful facts? Fun fact number 1. Did you know that animals get goosebumps too? Cats, dogs, birds, you name it, they've probably experienced a case of the bumps. Of course, their goosebumps are often more practical, helping them regulate temperature or appear larger in the face of danger. Fun fact number 2. Goosebumps are also known as piloerection. It's a mouthful, we know, but it does have a certain scientific ring to it. Fun fact number 3. Some people can actually control their goosebumps. They're like the superheroes of the skin world, able to summon these bumps at will. How cool is that? And last but not least, fun fact number 4. Goosebumps play a role in creating those creepy sounds in horror movies. You know, the ones that make your hair stand on end? Yep, sound engineers have been known to use recordings of Goosebumps to add an extra layer of creepiness to their soundtracks. Section 6. Embrace the goosebumps, a final word. So there you have it, the curious case of goosebumps cracked wide open. They're a fascinating blend of biology, evolution, and even emotion. They're a reminder that our bodies are complex, quirky, and full of surprises. The next time you feel a shiver run down your spine and those tiny bumps erupt on your skin, don't fight it. Embrace the goosebumps. Revel in their strangeness. And remember, they're just one of the many weird and wonderful ways our bodies connect us to our past, present, and the world around us. Now go forth and be bumpy. And while you're at it, tell us, when do you get goosebumps the most? We're dying to know.